Okay, so what do you think of that ball position there?
It was full.
Yeah, I'd say it's maybe a little bit, you know. I think it should be kind of under your armpit.
Yeah.
So about right there, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So look at your shoulders. So see how far they've turned?
Mm-hmm.
So you have like, because of your gymnastics or whatever, you have like, you know, your flexibility is like incredible in your upper torso. Because look, your hips aren't turning as much as they were, right? But you're still really, really long. There's impact. So I messed up with the shutter speed, that's why it's a little blurry. But you see how the shaft runs right up your right arm?
Yeah.
That's really, really good. And you're behind the ball good. Look, there's no weight back here, right? So you know, you kind of felt like your head was moving all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
So let me just kind of do this. I don't see it moving all over the place. But
I told me I go like that.
now, you mean so your eye line, right?
Yeah.
But your head has to rotate over here when you have all that shoulder turn. Like, if I held your head right here, you couldn't make that big a turn. But because you're turning, your head's going this way.
Mm-hmm.
Then you come around like that, and then you try to stay behind it. So you might have some rotation of the head, but your head isn't like moving.
So you think that's okay?
Well, I think if your head stayed there, and you know, watch this. I'll give you an example. Watch this. Watch the head now. All right, now look at yours, and look at his. Now watch this. Here's impact. Here's impact. Now watch after impact, though. See how the head stays there?
Yeah.
See how yours kind of goes together with it? That's what people see that look a little funny. And see now, right there, you know, look at his head's looking here, and yours is already like underneath like that. So, you know how you fix that is just have somebody hold your head.
Right.
Or on the Megxit, or even then you could put the noodle right here, or you could put that plastic thing right here and just keep your head on it. Okay, but that's not going to be that hard to fix.
Yeah. I don't have as big of a problem with iron because I'm not really going after my iron picking on my driver.
Yeah, now there's where I put the ball back. So I think that looks right. Did we hit any woods that day? Probably not. No, but watch this. Look at your difference in your feet.
Yeah. My feet Thompson.
But you know who has that head movement? The same type of head movement, don't you?
Who?
Golbus.
Yeah.
You ever seen that?
Yeah.
Only hers is like 3 times what yours is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then you can see even with the driver, though, you're finished. You're not so far out here, right?
Even if I just...
So, but we can get, eventually, I'd like to get that driver, like after the tournament, what I'd like to do is work on continually shortening that up too.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to get you just turned to 90 and your arms right here and not too far behind you. Because when you turn that much, it's going to hurt your body down the road. I held your shoulders, now keep your arms go farther back. There you go. Now you hit it. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. All right.